Hello everybody, this is Mr. Lugal Gamer signing in to say, well, let's check out what the cutscene is. Wherever it's coming from. Whoa! Normally it's a big ass ship. You never really notice it when you're on the side of it.
Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Commander, do you read me?
I read you. You can get your ass over actually.
The nuke is almost ready, Lieutenant. Get to the rendezvous point.
Negative, Commander. The Geth have us pinned down on the AA tower. We've taken heavy casualties. We'll never make the rendezvous point in time.
No one's getting left behind on my watch.
Hold
Or
tight.
so I say.
We're coming to get you.
Negative. Just make sure that nuke is set. We'll hold them as long as we can.
It's okay, Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the nuke. Go get them and meet me back here.
Guard that bomb.
You keep that nuke safe.
And now I have to choose a new teammate. So don't we? We've never used much biotics, so. And Rex has a new suit available to him. Actually, this might have been the worst choice because they don't have very good weaponry at the moment, in this current moment in time. So let's skip the remaining. Alright, I never did do Garrus' side mission. Wow. Garrus, you're in a chick suit. Alright, let's see what Rex gets. I know, for instance, Rex likes a shotgun, and he would like an assault rifle. He'd also like this armor. Oh boy, alright. Actually, that's something I realized. I've only done Rex's side mission, haven't done Garrus's, or have I done Garrus's? Oh crap, I hate this. Krogan warlords are the pain in the ass. And Garrus is going to be the tally of this fight, isn't he? Wow, those two just got owned. You know it's bad when the biotic is actually carrying the team. You two should be ashamed of yourselves. And this is where we get our choice.
Chief, you spotted a dropship inbound to your location.
It's already here, and it's bleeding Geth all over the bomb site.
How bad is it?
Can you hold them off?
There's too many! I don't think we can hold them! I'm activating the nuke!
Damn it.
What the hell are you doing, Williams?
Making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what! It's done, Commander. Go get the lieutenant and get the hell out of here!
Belay that. We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Williams.
I'm going for Ashley.
Williams, radio Joker and tell him to meet us at the bomb site.
Yes, Commander,
It's the right choice, and you know it, Ash.
Of course it was.
Fight hard, Lieutenant. Die proud.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I don't think I could probably have said that if I were like an army person, like fight hard and die proud. I'd just say, don't die on me yet. Die when you get home, where I can say it was the hospital staff or the crappy food. Actually, knowing British food, it probably would be the crappy British food that would do most our soldiers in. And I am not kidding. Our food is shite. Seriously, have you tasted half the crap we get? Hangers and mash. Ugh. Yes, I am the most anti-British person ever, and I am yet British. Oh boy. Alright, now there's a reason that... Now, this game has two things. For one, your choice actually does matter. There's no way you can have both survive the final encounter. This was built as the big choice. Like, the game's... When the game was trailered, it said hard choices will be made. This is the hard choice. It's who do you want more as your human crew member? Do you want Ashley or Kanan? Considering if you're male or female, this will actually greatly influence if you will have a relationship or not. Like, Ashley and Kanan will have a better chance of falling in love with you.
Just set the nuke and get out. We can't hold. Left flank, suppressing fire, suppressing.
And here's the boss.
I applaud you, Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Solarians were the real threat. An impressive diversion. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
You don't fool me. Hell, damn it. You don't fool me.
This isn't complicated. You'll do anything to get power. Even joining with the Reapers.
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed. Trillions dead, but what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable to extinction?
I won't be a slave, because I don't like that kinky shit.
I'd rather die than live under the rule of those machines.
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives can be spared. Once I understood this, I joined Sovereign, though I was aware of the dangers. I had hoped this facility could protect me.
You're just a puppet with a Reaper's hand up your ass.
You're like every other poor bastard in this place. A tool Sovereign can use, then cast aside.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle. I will not let it happen to me.
So what is this conduit?
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit. Tell me what it is. Maybe we can find a way to stop them.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
Okay, you're a bloody coward.
I'm not like you. I'd rather die fighting than live as a slave.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. And for that, you must die.
And here we go with the boss fight. Now you say, when I said the Thorians are a pain in the ass, Saren, easy as pie. You literally keep moving, you aim, you reload your gun, that's it. Like, Saren is the easiest boss fight in the history of boss fights. He has no multiple forms, no deep dark mechanic. It's just aim, pull the trigger, and move out the firing paths. I don't see why we didn't buy us him just there. You know it's bad when the Turians whose males outfit suit fits you. And that's just the same colour scheme as you.
Alright, everybody, hang on!
And that was one big boom.
I can't believe Caden didn't make it. How could we just leave him down there?
The mission can't fail.
We had to leave him behind. Saren has to be stopped at any cost.
It should have been me, Commander. You know that.
Don't question me.
Chief Williams, I am your commanding officer. I did what I had to do. Do not question my orders.
I'm sorry, Commander. You saved my life. I'm grateful for that. But it should have been me. Alenko was a superior officer. I would have gladly stayed behind.
We'll avenge him.
Get it together, soldier. Caden's blood is on Saren's hands, and when we find that son of a bitch, I'll make him pay.
Yes, sir. We'll get it done.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime. It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision. I might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
I'm willing to try.
You want to join our minds again, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. I never thought the images would be so intense. I need a moment to collect myself.
This is important, Liara.
Did the vision make any sense to you?
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
Anything else?
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos! That is why Saren needed to find the Mu relay. It is the only way to get to Ilos.
You never mentioned this.
How come you never told us about Ilos before?
The Mu relay links to dozens of systems and hundreds of worlds. How was I to know Ilos was the one we wanted? Without the cipher, the images in your visions were never clear. Only now do I recognize them as landmarks from Ilos.
Time short.
We need to get to Ilos.
Forget it. The Mu relay's inside the Terminus systems. Alliance ships are not welcome there. Neither are Spectres.
That won't stop me.
The conduit's on Ilos. That's where Saren's heading. I'll be waiting for him when he gets there.
Saren will have his entire fleet orbiting Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You must alert the Council. We need a fleet to... I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Go ahead.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Commander, there's a comm buoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
Why bother?
They're not gonna believe any of this. Not without proof. We'd just be wasting our time.
Aye, aye, Commander. Sovereign will be sitting on Citadel's roof before those bastards will listen to us.
Alright, now, before we go any further, I think it's best if we go down to Garrus and see what we can do, because remember, we haven't done this mission, and it does impact Mass Effect 2. So, and as well, we have other stuff before. So, shall I? I've got a few minutes. Yeah, this is only going to be a quick pop down and fish around. Although I've never done Garrus's mission so late in the game. I was supposed to do it a few episodes ago, so fuck me. I made a... Oops. I made an whoops. I hate this elevator. It takes 10 seconds exactly to get up and down. I got so bored at one stage that I actually did count the seconds as they drolled on by. Alright.
It was an honor working with you, Commander Shepard. Despite the losses, our mission was a success. Lieutenant Alenko's actions will not go unnoticed. His sacrifice has earned humanity a great deal of respect from my people.
I'll miss him.
Kaidan was a fine officer. He knew what the risks were, but he did what he had to.
Of course. The grim reality that every soldier must accept. Rest assured, Commander, my men and I will not forget what you have accomplished here. We will leave your ship as soon as you reach your next destination. Perhaps we will have the opportunity to work together again someday.
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
You have my gratitude, Commander. Most people would have left our team behind. The captain considers the mission a success. I defer to his judgment.
Let me see what you have.
And this is where you get the good stuff. Series Council license. This, no matter what you do, you can only get this license here. It is the Council license, the Spectre license, the grande grande of licenses. It gives you access to Council Spectre weapons. And you think that's impressive? Just wait till we dock to get some of the weapons out, but...
Commander, good to see you.
Personal question.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen
Well,
much
not
of-
as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
Anything specific?
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this.
Oh wait, crap, we need to do this a lot earlier. Oh well, sod it.
That case was a bit disturbing.
How so?
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I know this is the somber music in the background. It's not the right toning for this, but...
Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
Is this common?
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the cyclones. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs, had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
What did you find?
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development. There was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Krogan testicles?
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
Wow, I've got enough for one Krogan testicle.
Killing out there.
So what about the doctor?
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Smart.
Good thinking. Lackeys are always easier to scare.
Exactly. Though in this case it paid off in a different way. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
Interesting.
So he was growing spare parts in his own employees.
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
Did you bastard? Actually.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Don't tell me that.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, the ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
What?
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties. The ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. We just used them to make more organs. They wouldn't listen.
And this is why the police force are idiots.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Patton and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
You're right.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him.
Dr. Saloon?
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping he changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart. His idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the
I was
coordinates.
hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion.
Alright, now we might be saying, okay, wow, this episode's been going on for a long time. So, next episode, we will be finding out what happens next, maybe going after Dr. Hart, and basically having a complete muck around. Alright, see you guys then. And by the way, I hate these goddamn elevators.